met Ann in utero. Can you imagine, 60 years ago, waiting for her after 9 months, and out came this beautiful baby. She was 7 pounds and 2 ounces, and we called her Ann Elizabeth.
Well, I met Ann 54 years ago at Sacred Heart, and we were first graders together.
I first met Ann in 3rd grade. She was really fun, so we hung out and played together a lot.
I first met Ann when she came over with Susie after school. She was a little Dickens, but loved her right from the beginning.
I first met Ann 18 years ago when our youngest little munchkins were 2 at co-op. She was a great mom, loving, proud, and really funny, and I couldn't wait to get to know her better.
Oh, I first met Ann at the kindergarten parents' table at the Schmitz Park auction when we were both newbie parents.
Well, I met Ann in 2003 at their house and dinner group. I could just feel the love in the room even though I didn't know anybody. Dan met Ann in college many years ago up at Western.
I was shopping for carpet with my brother-in-law, and I met Ann at Carpet Exchange, interrupting her during her lunch. She was nice enough to take the time to help us. I thought she was beautiful the minute I saw her.
I first met Ann at one of the sales meetings that we went to that we're required to go to. We just hit it off. We were like 2 peas in a pod. Every time we had a break, we were talking to each other. My first impression of her was that she was warm and open and funny. We were just fast friends.
I first met Ann at the Y. My first impression of Ann was that she was a very strong and social woman ready to take on the world.
I first met Ann when she interviewed for a position at Brookdale. I think she was a little nervous though, and we met in downtown Seattle in an office building right on the water. She had such an infectious personality and smile.
Let's see, I think I probably first met Ann at the shop, sitting around with Ron and Rick, and she probably brought him something like food or love or something kind like that.
Probably about 6-7 years ago at an exercise class taught by Lori. From there, we have been friends ever since.
I first remember meeting her at a Music Boosters meeting, and I was so excited when your mom actually volunteered and mentioned things and had ideas, and I thought, yes, we have another parent that wants to be involved.
And I think my first meeting was at a West Seattle girls soccer match over at Waddle Henley Park.
We met Ann in Mr. Herc's class at Schmitz Park.
That's right, Schmitz Park Elementary.
But we didn't actually get to know Ann until she invited us the next year, I think, for pre-trick-or-treating cocktails at Halloween.
Take us a while to understand exactly how over the top she could be.
My first impression of my sister was that she was very cute, and she was double jointed. So she would do a lot of weird things with her fingers and so forth.
Many, many years ago at the Mom's Group at Holy Rosary when all of you kids were toddlers.
When she came over to introduce herself in April of 2012 when we moved into the house 2 doors away.
I love about Ann is that she's very imaginative. She's always clever and comes up with fun things, and she's always doing something new. I love that about her.
I admire her fearlessness and tenacity.
Her openness and generosity just comes out of her. It just spills out. She always goes the extra step, the extra mile to make you feel like you're the most important person in the world, and I love that about her.
As her strength and her courage and her determination.
I love everything about her. Growing up with her was really wonderful in the family. She was the spark of life, and she still is.
Oh my gosh, I love how she loves her daughters and her husband and her friends. You just feel her passion for relationships and her zest for life. You're awesome, Ann.
What I love about Ann is that she's always positive, always finds the silver lining in everything. She's funny and fun to be with.
She also fosters tremendous friendships, and she has just been a very inclusive, warm presence in my life.
She is funny, she's smart. I could take up all your tape here.
I've always loved Ann's spirit. She's always had this great personality and sort of excitement about living, and that's just continued to this day.
Her perseverance. Anything that's thrown at her, she perseveres. I see her as a trooper, and I see her as a fighter.
Caramel sauce.
We love Ann's caramel sauce and her wry sense of humor. She's got a
Definitely.
great sense of humor.
Great sense of humor. Great booming laugh that fills the room.
For sure.
The one thing I love about Ann is her commitment to her family. She goes out of her way to make sure everybody's welcome and taken care of.
What I love about Ann is she always finds a way to make people smile, and she's so caring. I try to surround myself with people like that, and Ann definitely has that ability to just make you feel like you're the most important person in the room when she's there. And of course, how could I not say anything about loving Ann's jam? Ann is an incredible cook and an incredible baker and just makes the best homemade jams. If you haven't had any, you might want to try some.
She's extremely strong, and even when she's dealt with really difficult situations, she digs in and she never gives up. And the other thing that I love about her is that she makes triple-berry jam and delivers it to our family.
No matter what comes across or what happens, she always has a positive outtake on it.
She just sort of exudes positivity. I just like the world is a better place because Ann is in it.
She's beautiful because she's beautiful both inside and out. She was my little girl once, and now she's my best friend, and now she takes care of me, and I'm very grateful.
Oh, because she sees the beauty in other people. She doesn't matter who you are. She treats everybody the same. She's just a beautiful person.
She just loves everybody. She has a great thing to say about everybody.
Oh, Ann is beautiful because I just love the way she loves on her family.
She is beautiful because she is actually one of the kindest and most gracious people I have ever met.
Her eyes are just the most sparkly, loving eyes. You just know that she's with you in the moment, and I just love that about her. I love her heart. I love Ann to death. Yep, I love her.
Caramel sauce.
Her heart shines through
her eyes.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She sparkles. She takes really good care of herself. She's the mother of my children. She's beautiful. I watch her raise those girls, and she's a great cook. She's a smart businesswoman. She's got a great vocabulary. She plays word search really good.
She's so compassionate towards other people. She's also so grateful about everything that comes to her, and she's so proud of her family. So I think all those things make her beautiful.
She's beautiful because she's kind and neighborly and a wonderful mother and partner for her husband. Did I mention that I'm an honorary member of the Best Bitches? And I would think that might be the number one reason why I love her, because now I am, again, an honorary member of the Best Bitches.
She has a heart of gold. Your mom is a lovely person. She is so giving.
No matter what challenges she faces, she always does it with a smile on her face. And I like that. I think positivity is contagious.
She's just gives off this great positive aura, and that makes her really beautiful.
She's beautiful because she has a positive attitude no matter what challenges she faces. She always sees things on the bright side and is able to get through them.
She's beautiful because of that spirit and because she's just physically beautiful. She has beautiful eyes.
Her love and appreciation of her family and her friends, and I think that makes her just it just shines in her. It's just fun to be around.
Okay, I think my favorite memory with Anne is when we participated in the breast cancer awareness event down on Alki. I really saw a lot of grit and determination take over. She was never willing to give up. And actually, I have another memory, is making bagels in her kitchen of Yum.
We went around and stole candy bars off of mailboxes, riding our bikes, and we didn't know we were stealing. We just thought that they were free.
From her first steps to the dancing lessons, the Halloweens, the birthdays, the Christmases, graduation from college, finding the love of her life, and having Ron in our family. Some of the best were the family vacations we had together in Hawaii. And then just recently we had a wonderful trip to Wenatchee with my daughter Kathy. That was a wonderful memory.
One of my favorite memories with Anne is when I had gone through a pretty tough time in my life, and she invited myself and Lisa Caldwell over to make jam. Go figure. And we made homemade jam, and we had a great time. They both treated us with such care and respect and fun, and just really enjoyed our times together.
Well, my favorite memory is several years ago we did a girls dinner group trip down to my house in Arizona, and oh my God, we had I think 5-night slumber party down there, and there was lots of fun things going on. Dan's favorite memory is one night he rode Annie home to Bellevue on his motorcycle from Western.
Oh boy, let's see. Maybe trekking about 14 pounds of grapefruit up from California would be a great memory, because I know everybody seemed that Ron was interested in climbing trees, but I think the whole true reason was she needed some fruit to make some great jam. So she forced her husband, along with the staff at La Quinta Resort, to get about 14 pounds of grapefruit, which I nursed for 3 weeks and drove home for some of the best jam I've ever had.
Okay, so my favorite memory of you is when we planned our big bitch party and we all went to the Museum of Pop Culture for the Prince exhibit. But the best part was when we got to the house and we were all getting ready. Anne had everything decorated. The tables were perfect. She had Purple Rain jam. She does that with everything. You know how you are. You just do that extra touch on everything.
One of my most favorite is when we went to Provence, and Lisa and I rented an apartment, and Anne and Ron joined us, and we had these wonderful meals and just had lots of adventures. So that was a really fun memory.
And there's a lot of good memories over the years. I think about the time we were in the doctor's office and she was about to get the needle put in her stomach, and she looked at me and she said, "Watch him, he's gonna fall." And the doctor said, "Well, if you fall that way."
I'd have to say being in Disneyland with your folks when the All City Marching Band was down there, and hanging out with them in Disneyland and having dinner and just sitting around laughing.
Absolutely, Flying Horseshoe Ranch.
Yeah, boy, so many good times at Flying Horseshoe.
Yeah.
Especially when she was playing goalie on the parents versus kids game.
When we lived together in Bellingham, we were going to Western Washington. She taught me how to cook, among other things, and we really spent a lot of time together, so that was very special for me.
So I think my favorite memory with Anne is she talked me into joining a workout group. I just have this whole impression of all of those workouts as being really brutal, but totally fun, because the conversation was lively and fun and interesting and great. And so she talked me into doing something I haven't done in years. And I'm never going to climb those stairs ever again. So.
I've always wanted to make jam, and so one year she came over and she taught me how to do it step by step. And so now every Christmas I make jam for my friends and my family, and I can spread the love just like Anne.
Well, one of the funniest moments I remember is it was back in high school. We were doing some freshman something, I can't remember what it was, but we were on roller skates in costume going down a busy street in the middle of Bellevue. We were crossing a street and we roller skated across the street, and I grabbed the lamppost to stop me and twirled around. We were laughing so hard I think I peed my pants.
Oh, when she laughs and she wheezes, when she starts laughing and she really starts laughing, it makes me laugh, and it's kind of a perpetual thing. She laughs harder and then I laugh, and it's just kind of a...
All of our moments are funny.
It was a particular Christmas when Anne was about 12 years old. She went to the pet store and she bought a puppy. Now, I didn't know anything about this, nor did her dad. She kept the puppy in her room for a week. And on Christmas morning, she put it in a sports bag and zipped it up and put a red bow on the top. I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't think it was funny then, but it's been funny ever since.
She will always surprise you. We're at a Schmitz Park auction, and there was something about gold and treasure, and she puts a couple of the gold coins in her area here and says, well, how do you like this treasure chest? And I thought I was going to just fall off my chair.
We have decided beforehand, by the way, there are a lot of other stories that we can't tell.
Yeah, no, there are others that we can't tell.
Especially
this
with
is
you.
This is the G-rated version.
Yeah.
Probably the Chinatown parade and eating Chinese food and convincing Jonathan to make you guys perform while you were stopped in front of us doing the dance, and us just laughing and cheering you guys on and watching you and Rachel and Emma all just kind of roll your eyes because we were acting a little silly.
I remember the time when she was trying to get my older sister Janet in trouble, so she purposely put a blob of chocolate pudding on her head and told my parents that my sister had done it. I think my sister got in trouble. So it worked.
One of the funniest moments was when we stumped my dad. He was always lecturing us about our vocabulary and so forth, and he insisted that the word lichen was pronounced lichen. So when he looked up in the dictionary and found out that we were right and he was wrong, everybody just erupted with laughter.
Oh, I just want to continue the group dinners. We've been doing them for 30 years, and I just want to be able to do them forever and ever. And then we'll have to do them in nursing homes when we get old and gray.
Well, I think Vegas and New Orleans, things that they did separately and I did separately from them, I would love to do with your parents. We would have a great time.
I'll do anything, any day. Wherever she is, I'm happy to be there.
Well, I want to travel. I want to chase the sun with her. I'd like to do more bicycle riding with her, actually. And that's something she wants to do, too. So we got a lot of things to do.
The best bitches are all going to go to, we either want to go to Las Vegas with the boys. I think we would have a ball there, and the guys could carry our stuff.
I definitely need to have more springtime porch gatherings. Probably some more like hot tub time involved with that too.
I would love to go to Hawaii with her and Ron and the whole family. I have such fond memories of us going there when our kids were smaller, and I would love to go back again with her.
So I'd really like to go back to Europe with her. And I go every year, and so I'm hoping that she and Ron can come sometime. That would really be fun.
My birthday message is enjoy and cherish every day. Be grateful for all your blessings. Now, as we celebrate you on your 60th birthday, realize that you have many gifts, and you have touched our lives in so many ways, and you've made a difference in this world. I'm very proud of you, and I love you very much. Happy birthday, sweetheart. With all my love, Mom.
Happy birthday. I love you, Anne. You're the best friend.
It's not so bad turning 60 or 62, my age, because I just got a discount on my ski pass and I got a lifetime National Forest pass for $80.
You know, she should consider herself a sensational 60. But if she doesn't really want to do that, she can always be 21 with 39 years of experience.
I just say, keep on keeping on. You're doing great, Anne, and I'm happy to have you as an older sister.
To wish Anne a very happy birthday
and to wish her many more candles on her cake.
Happy 60th birthday. I love you so much, and I'm so thankful for our 54 years of friendship. I feel so blessed, and you are such an awesome person, and I just love you so much.
Embrace your age because you look great. You know, all that you've been through, you are amazing. And I'm so glad that we share this life together.
Don't ever stop having birthdays. As long as I'm on this planet, you keep having birthdays too. I love you. I'm just amazed that you are turning this special number because you seem like you're a lot younger than that. I love you and I love your girls and I love Ron and I'm just happiest of birthdays. My dear sweet friend, Anne.
So I am very grateful and honored the day that you reach out to have me help you get moving again after your life challenge. I just want to say that you are a gem with a heart of gold, and I wish you the most special birthday ever.
I wish you the happiest 60th birthday.
Oh my gosh, Anne, you've been such a blessing in our lives, and you're 60 years young. Congratulations in joining the club, and you have so many more beautiful years ahead of you. Just happy birthday, our dear friend. We love you so much.
Life's too short for one bad meal.
And there's never a bad meal with Anne.
And there's never a bad meal with Anne.
You are going to have an awesome decade. You go, girl.
Oh, just enjoy all this attention. You deserve it. And look back on all these great memories and smile, because we love you.
Happy birthday, Anne, and thank you so much for being a part of my life and inviting me to be a part of your family's life. Thank you for being a great friend and a great neighbor and a great partner for Ron.
Anne, I love you. We feel blessed to be part of you and Ron's life and the girls. And every time that you've had us and included us, it's just been nothing but happiness and laughter, and we appreciate that. And we hope you have another amazing 60 years with us, because we can't imagine you not being part of our lives.
Anne's just a beautiful person inside and out, and makes me, gosh, I'm getting emotional. Makes me happy to be able to call her one of my friends. And I hope you have the best birthday ever, Anne. Happiest of birthdays, and we just are here to celebrate you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Anne. You have always put your family and your friends and your community first, and it's been a joy to be your friend.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Cha cha cha.
Happy birthday,
dear Annie.
Dear Anne.
Dear Anne.
Dear Anne.
Dear Anne, we love you.
Dear Anne.
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 Dear Anne. Did I mention I'm a member of the honorary member of the Best Bitches?
Dear Annie, you crazy little knucklehead, is what Dan would say.
Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Don't shut the door.
Happy birthday, Anne.
Mwah! We love you, Anne. Happy birthday.
Oh gosh, you're catching me with one of my best gifts. Happy birthday. That's bad. I think I'm best to say, happy birthday, sweetheart. I love you.